So we're going to start working on our vertical hollow body. We're doing a handstand, but our bellies are facing the wall, not our backs. So before we do this, we're going to address on what happens if you fall over, if you topple over in your handstand. This is the sticking point for most people. We'll go into a handstand, the legs are over the head, and there's a panic, and people stiffen, smash their back on the floor. The most important part about learning to do the handstand is learning how to fall. Because if you learn how to fall, you can do a handstand on any surface, and it doesn't matter, it's not scary, which is the key, okay? So, there's two different ways to do this. There is a somersault out of the hollow body, and there is a cartwheel out of the hollow body. So I'll show you the somersault out of the hollow body first. I'll even do it on the hard floor to show you how even the somersault save from a failed handstand is okay. When you first practice, obviously practice on a mat. It can be quite scary, but you can do it on a hard floor, so that's your first one. So just get your position on the wall, get into that position, and as it all starts to go wrong, somersault out. Practice with the mat please first, and the key is as you start to topple over, dealing your arms so you get your head as close to the floor as possible, rather than stiffening like a board and hitting the floor like a tree. So the other option for coming out of a handstand or a vertical plank against the wall is to cartwheel out of the position rather than somersault. It's the safest way, and when you transition into a handstand on the floor with no support, you always end up cartwheeling out of the handstand. Once you start to learn how to cartwheel, you can do the handstand on any surface and you'll be safe in the knowledge that if it goes wrong, you can come out of it safely. So we're going to cartwheel out of the vertical plank against the wall, or the handstand against the wall. So just get your position. So if it starts to go wrong, and this leg starts to come over, instead of somersaulting, all I need to do is, as it starts to come out, move my right hand a little, and cartwheel out. If you can't move the hand, it's the same thing. As I start to go, just turn your body and cartwheel out. When you do it freestanding, like a handstand without any support, you move the hand. So it's good to start practicing on the wall. So if you move the hand, it's the same thing, but there's just a slight transitioning moment. So that's the cartwheel save out of a handstand or a vertical plank